Kris Kristofferson, at the venerable age of 87, has carved out a space in the annals of music and cinema that few can rival. With a life pulsating with rhythm and rhymes, he's known as much for his poetic songwriting as his roles on the silver screen. Join Factsverse as we present Kris Kristofferson is selling all his things as he prepares to die. Selling his assets. Kris Kristofferson has lived a long and successful life, but at age 87, he now finds himself in the waning years of his run on Earth. As such, he has reportedly begun to sell off some of his assets, so his heirs don't have to deal with them. The actor and singer has apparently said that things will be a lot easier for them if they inherit cash rather than things like property. As such, he has put up his giant ranch in California for sale. The 550-acre property is listing for $17.2 million, which will certainly go a long way towards helping his family with an easy financial transition after he passes. And while he's had moments of improvement in his health in the past decade, it now appears the star is accepting that he might pass away relatively soon. So he's trying to get all his ducks in a row to prepare for that eventuality. Kris's health issues. The country music legend experienced a series of memory-related issues that led to a surprising misdiagnosis and subsequent revelation. In the years leading up to the 2010s, Kris began to suffer from significant memory loss. His issues were progressing to a point where they were affecting his daily life and ability to work. Initially, doctors believed these memory problems were a result of the early stages of Alzheimer's disease. Kristofferson, along with his family and fans, braced themselves for the challenges this diagnosis would present, given the degenerative nature of Alzheimer's. It was a heart-wrenching period for all who admired him, thinking that this brilliant artist and songwriter would gradually lose his memories and cognitive abilities. But in a twist of events, it turned out that Kristofferson's memory issues weren't due to Alzheimer's after all. After several years of living with the diagnosis, further medical evaluation revealed he was actually suffering from Lyme disease. It's caused by the bacterium Borrelia burgdorferi and is transmitted to humans through the bite of infected black-legged ticks. The symptoms can vary widely and sometimes mimic other diseases, leading to misdiagnoses. Common symptoms include fatigue, fever, headache, muscle and joint aches, and swollen lymph nodes. If left untreated, it can spread to joints, the heart, and the nervous system, causing a wide array of complications, including cognitive issues similar to what Kristofferson was experiencing. After the correct diagnosis was made, Kristofferson underwent treatment for Lyme disease. Many of his symptoms, including the memory issues, improved significantly. This was a profound relief for him and his loved ones, as Lyme disease, when identified and treated appropriately, can often lead to full recovery or significant improvements, unlike the irreversible progression of Alzheimer's. Early years. Born June 22, 1936 in Brownsville, Texas, Kristofferson was the son of an Air Force Major General. Due to his father's profession, Kris moved around quite a bit during his youth, spending time in various states. From an early age, he showed a propensity for writing, literature, and music. He was a gifted student and excelled academically. He attended Pomona College in California, majoring in literature, and graduating in 1958. His early love for writing was evident, and he was honored as a Rhodes Scholar at Oxford University. While there, he continued his studies in literature at Mornin College and began to show a deeper interest in songwriting. Upon returning to the U.S. from Oxford, Kris joined the Army under the pressures of his father's military background. He became a helicopter pilot, a skill that played a significant role in a famous story from his music career later on. After leaving the Army in the mid-60s, Kris pursued a career in music against the wishes of his family. He moved to Nashville, which was the center of country music. Kris struggled initially, taking on various jobs to make ends meet. He worked as a janitor at Columbia recording studios and also took up helicopter piloting jobs. But his real aim was to get his songs heard. His breakthrough as a songwriter came when Roger Miller recorded Me and Bobby McGee, which became a hit. This opened doors for Kris, and soon after, other artists like Janis Joplin, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis recorded his songs. But the most legendary tale from his early Nashville days involves him landing a helicopter in Johnny Cash's yard to hand-deliver his demo. Although Cash wasn't home at the time, this audacious move certainly made an impression. The two later became close friends and collaborators. Career highlights. Kris has had a multifaceted career. Before gaining recognition as a performer, Kristofferson was already a respected songwriter. His compositions became hits for other artists, songs such as Mornin Comin Down, a hit for Johnny Cash, For the Good Times, Ray Price, and Me and Bobby McGee, posthumously made famous by Janis Joplin, showcased his lyrical prowess and deep storytelling abilities. He released several albums with some like Kristofferson, The Silver-Tongued Devil and I, and Jesus Was a Capricorn, earning critical acclaim. He was a member of the Highwaymen, a country supergroup alongside Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Waylon Jennings. Their albums, including Highwayman and Highwayman 2, are milestones in country music history. He also has had a prominent film career. One of the most memorable roles of his acting career was opposite Barbra Streisand in the 1976 musical drama A Star is Born. His portrayal of John Norman Howard earned him a Golden Globe for Best Actor. Over the years, he appeared in a diverse range of films, including Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, the Blade trilogy, where he played Whistler, and Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. He's also received many accolades. This includes several Grammy Awards, particularly for his songwriting. In 2004, he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, cementing his legacy in the pantheon of country music greats. He's also been honored by the Songwriters Hall of Fame and received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Grammy organization. He's also been known for his activism. He was a vocal critic of the Vietnam War and has consistently advocated for the rights of farmers, Native Americans, and the broader working class. Personal life. Kris's personal life is as rich and multifaceted as his career. He's experienced highs and lows. His first marriage was to Frances Mavia Beer in 1960. They had 2 children together, Tracy and Kris, before divorcing in 1969. His second marriage was to fellow singer Rita Coolidge. They were a prominent musical duo in the 70s, releasing several albums together. The pair had 1 daughter, Casey, before divorcing in 1980. Kris married Lisa Myers in 1983, and the couple has been together ever since. They have 5 children: Johnny, Blake, Jesse, Jody, and Kelly. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Kris Kristofferson? Do you know him more as a musician or as an actor? Let us know in the comments section below.